Hello collective, welcome to my channel. Let's spiritually tap in, and boy do I have a message for you guys. All right, this is going to be a general reading, so past, present, and future energy. Take what resonates. Also, I am the Buddha Baddie. Hello, I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and then I give you guys those messages. All right, so we can be aware of what's going on in the energy. All right, we could spiritually protect ourselves from any other energy harvesters, attacks like that, and just become aware and ascend into a higher vibration overall. So yeah, we're gonna tap into it. I got a channel message for you guys. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, angels of the highest white light, please protect me and put an armor of protection around me so that any negativity, evil, ill will, any attempt at destiny swapping or energy harvesting or siphoning will be returned to sender tenfold. Thank you. All right, let's bring some good energy, good vibes in here. Let's bring the good vibes, you guys. Okay. So I'm picking up on a channeled message, and this channeled message is a witch's coven is going under for trying to escape karma by attempting to destiny swap. You guys, 111 on my timer. You guys are in a powerful manifestation mode, all right? You're master manifestors, okay? Whatever you're manifesting has someone, a witch's coven, trying to escape their karma because they were trying to build wealth off of what you guys are creating, okay? Meaning that they could have been trying to steal your work. Okay, they could have been trying to gain wealth off of what you do, claiming it to be their own. All right, yeah, they're going under for this, okay? This was a failed destiny swap, okay? All right, you're definitely part of the 144 my timer. And this coven is just definitely trying to, they're trying to run away from the inevitable, okay? They're trying to run away from the inevitable. They could be trying to pocket watch you, all right, because of what they were trying to gain off of you. All right, they could be wondering, you know, am I taking this person's resources? Is it actually working? You're God's secret weapon here, though. You're unseen by these foes, so they didn't expect your power to be unleashed in this kind of way. All right, they could be evaluating something. Something could be being evaluated here. Yeah, they're evaluating 222 on my timer. As you come into alignment, danger is approaching them, okay? I just heard you came back from the dead. So someone feels like you could have been resurrected, or like they could have tried to spiritually dead you. All right, 234 my timer, spiritually annihilate you guys, spiritual assassinate you guys. Could have been a spiritual assassin, a coven of spiritual assassins. And it's like you rose from the dead. All right, something about your energy is screaming like transformation, rebirth, renewal. All right, whatever oath they took here, okay, they could have took an oath here. All right, they feel like it's unfair that you can see the full picture. All right, they didn't see the full picture. They didn't see what was going to come out of this. They find it unfair. All right, maybe you're the blueprint for something, and they find it unfair that they can't steal that. They can't steal your divine blueprint. Like what? All right. Yeah, abandonment. So this is someone here who these covens of witches could be trying to abandon something. They could be trying to abandon some type of plan that they had, all right, to go against you is what I'm getting. They could be throwing something in the trash here. And I'm also getting they wanted to make it seem like you weren't worthy of something. They wanted to make it seem like your efforts were invisible. All right, so these people wanted to make it seem like they could gain credit off of your energy, off of your off of your rewards, by trying to like throw you in the trash or trying to make you seem like you're trash, okay? This is an energy of someone who wants to make you feel genuinely hurt by their actions, okay? They want you to feel deeply betrayed by them. It's like they wanted to keep you down and out so they could spiritually take from you underhandedly behind the scenes. Very, very snaky energy. This witch's coven is definitely going down here. I'm hearing like abandoned ship. They're trying to abandon some type of plan here because they don't want to be found guilty for this, because this is also a crime. All right, this could be deemed as a crime. Yeah, I feel like this is like a third party situation that was trying to gain sudden wealth off of doing this to you guys, off of this plan. All right, to keep you in an energy of feeling rejected. It's like if they can have a group of people make you seem rejected, or like you don't matter, or like keep you genuinely hurt and betrayed, they can somehow, they thought they were going to gain honor off of this. They thought they were going to gain some sort of notoriety off of this. Like they wanted you to like give up also on your efforts, because they wanted you to seem like, okay, well, if people don't want to, you know, give me credit for what's when credit's due, I guess just, you know, give it up. Like, no, the hell. Like, if anything, that's gonna make you go 10 times stronger, because you're like, you think that you guys can take what I put my blood, sweat, and tears into? Like, y'all gotta be Delulu. Yeah. I'm telling you, you're too independent, all right? They hate your independence. They despise it, because you guys can actively investigate situations on your own, because you're very psychically gifted. I feel like they know this, but they know your third eye is like very intuitive and very gifted, so they know when you could pick up on certain things here. All right, and they don't like how you guys are always someone, you give them karmic justice, like you're walking, talking karma. And they don't like that, all right? They don't like how you can go into solitude to figure out these truths, okay? So they're trying to abandon the situation here, because you guys can figure out these truths. And they don't want you to tap too much into this investigation, because they can honestly be going to prison for that. So if it really goes down to that. Yeah, they've been warned. All right, they have been warned about this. So they were being warned by the universe. The universe was giving them signs to not do something here to the collective's energy. All right, but they worship money. All right, they worship money over anything. They worship worldly money over God's warnings. Okay, that's why this coven is going under. Okay, they had a self-interest. Okay, they had some sort of disregard for karmic justice and fairness. They thought that they could have also had wealth. Okay, that's the thing. They're very greedy. They only care about money, what they can gain, appearances, things like that. So they thought that if we already had wealth and we already established wealth, excuse me, third chakra. If we have already established wealth elsewhere, then it would be so easy to just gain this person's wealth and take it, and you know, they think their morals are all over, they're out of whack. Okay, basically their money comes first in them, and their ethicals oh my gosh, excuse me, throat chakra, they're really affecting my throat chakra. Money comes first to them, and ethical concerns come second. I heard Ethel Cain. Okay, maybe that musician could be significant. Ethel Cain. All right, someone could like Ethel Cain. Yeah, so this person, or these covens of, I heard covens, these coven of witches, their values are up for sale. So they're sellouts, okay? They sell their own values and beliefs and like own ethical morals for, you know, some money. Yeah, they took this oath too. They all could have grouped together, took some sort of oath, did something in the woods, some sort of weird little ritual, did like pinky promises to one another, some weird shit like that, to yeah, to do this plan, to plan on doing something to you guys, okay? But I feel like it's because it's something about you guys being divinely guided towards union. These people don't want you to get into a relationship, marriage, union with someone. These people don't want that. All right, they wanted to keep you feeling like hurt and betrayed here. Yeah, wow. They wanted you to be connected to a false flame here, okay? In an endless cycle, feeling trapped. Not finding peace here. Yeah, these people definitely, whatever oath they took, I feel like they're trying to abandon the situation here, because I feel like you've tapped into this. You know that someone is your false flame. All right, you know that they were trying to connect to a false flame or something like that. Clarify independence, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they're peeping. They're watching you. Like, look at all those like, you know, look at this group of witches. Look at them. They know you hold the key to something, and they're like all looking and peeping into what you're doing. They're like, what is she doing? They're like, is time up for us? Can we still keep doing this? Like, their eyes are wide open to what you guys are doing right now. All right, but they're maintaining a facade. Okay, they're keeping up with appearances, they're keeping up with the Joneses, whatever. And they see that you're very guarded. All right, you're very private with what you give out to people and what you give to, you know, what information you give out, okay, for these certain reasons, because you have a bunch of covens and weird warlocks and witches all stalking you and peeping into what you're doing here. All right, I feel like they're very secretive in the way that they tried to make this oath against you. Clarify money worship. They didn't think that you would be able to know what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Money worship, family ties. All right, I feel like this could be some sort of family maybe some sort of like family belief system. Maybe they're grown up into a family that just has shown them only to worship money. All right, to not care about other people's morals, to not care about other people, just to only care about money, what they can gain from money here, from self-interest. All right, I feel like these people want to keep up with this facade here, okay? But I feel like your independence shakes that up for them, because they're realizing here that, yeah, they're realizing that they grew up only being conditioned to worship money, all right? Mirrored numbers, 2772 on my, on these cards. So 2772 could be significant. 7227. Yeah. I feel like they were brought up to be taught that money is more important than people. Money is more important than appreciating other people, taking other people into consideration. Just taking, like, they're used to like being vultures and taking people for granted, and like, all right, clarify abandonment and oath. Puppet, yeah. I feel like these people feel like they were exploiting you, okay? They were trying to exploit your energy and your yeah, they're trying to exploit your energy here, okay? Because look, they're only caring about the money. Look, they're being puppeted by this money, this belief system on only worshiping money. Look at this. This is a puppet. This person being puppeteered by that money. All right, they only see money. Like, I'm seeing someone in my mind's eye with like a vision of like eyes with like the dollar sign, the dollar sign in the eyes. 11:22 on my timer. So they're greedy. They're money hungry. They only care about money, so they're being puppeteered by that. All right, whatever they can gain, whatever money they can get, they're like, I'll betray this person. I'll make an oath to cut this person out, or make this person feel abandoned, or make this person feel like trash if I can get money off of it. Like, these people, their morals are effed up, okay? These people are very shallow. All right, they gain shallow satisfaction out of things. 11:44 on my timer. They only care about, you know, objects and what they can get out of things, and very opportunistic. That's the life they live, okay? Monetary chains hold them back from true happiness. So these people aren't truly happy. These coven of witches, they're not really happy. They're just, you know, they satisfy themselves through money. And yeah, and they try to exploit you here, all right? They try to exploit someone who's actually self-disciplined. All right, yeah, exploitation. Yeah, you're going through a breakthrough here. I feel like this is what they were trying to avoid. You going through this breakthrough and coming to terms with this, or 12:22 on my timer, for you guys to have clarity or revelation about these people making these petty gains for these kind of profits off of you guys. All right, these are sharks, these energies. They just want to take here, okay? Yeah, these people are suffering right now, because you're so guarded and you're taking your energy back, or you're just not falling into the trap they wanted you in. These people are very scared here, or they're very nervous. Okay, they could be very like, they're very scared that their time's up, and you're speaking up about something. You're standing on business. You're standing on your truth. Okay, you're speaking your truth, and they have no power over you. This is what they're trying to do to exploit you. All right, they wanted to do this. They were trying to gain money off of having power over you guys. That's how they thought they were going to get something here. Off of treating you like you don't matter, undermining you guys, genuinely trying to hurt you and betray you guys, because they wanted you guys to feel powerless. Yeah, gambling. These people took a gamble because obsessed with money, money worship. They're always worshiping money, always thinking about money. Someone could like going to the lottery, or the lottery could be significant. Maybe someone wants to get a lottery ticket, but someone can like going to the casino. All right, someone could like to gamble here. All right, but they bet on uncertain outcomes. So these people like the risk. They like the risk, okay? They like the risk of taking this chance to sacrifice you or sacrifice someone, all right? Because they want to get the money out of it, okay? Yeah, they dream of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets. Yeah, so like this jackpot that they were trying to receive off of doing this, off of exploiting you, I feel like the divine is really putting their like foot down and like stepping on these witches' necks, because they took a bad risk, okay? They feel trapped right now. They feel trapped in this cycle, okay? The slot machine cycle here. All right, they're hoping for their lucky break. 44 time my timer, hence why they're trying to destiny swap, because they see the anointing, they see the good luck off of you, they see the fortune off of you. All right, because you don't do this stuff to sacrifice yourself for money. You have that purity, you have that within you, okay? The divine naturally blesses you because they know how pure of heart you are, how good-hearted you are, how genuine you are, how real you are. And these people feel trapped in a certain cycle here because of what they've learned throughout their family, like through their family life, okay? Through lifestyle. Maybe they grew up with parents who only, you know, have those same values, only care about money, but they didn't break the cycle, or they're trapped in this cycle here. Yeah, imprisonment. Feeling chained to this kind of ongoing cycle of only gaining monetary values, okay? Like wanting to, betraying other people, being opportunistic, being self-satisfying, sacrificing others for their own gain, you know? But we have celebration on the back of the deck. This is giving me like you guys are going to be celebrating, if not very soon. All right, Christmas time could definitely be significant here. I feel like you guys are going to be jolly for this holiday season here. All right, there's going to be a lot of harmony and peace and togetherness, all right, in your energy. All right, because you celebrate love with simple acts of kindness, and you give an open heart, and you expect nothing. Look at that. You expect nothing in return. And this is why the divine blesses you, because you don't expect things from people. These people, these covens, they don't even like each other. I'm sure they don't like each other. They just gang up together, do this oath because they want to bank off taking from a chosen one. They want to bank off pointing the finger off a chosen one's celebrations here. They're trying to turn back time here so you don't celebrate your honor, your high honor. These people are sick. They're sickening to me. Ugh. Trying to clickbait you into something here. It's like these people are just being, they're not even people at this point. They're literally just being puppeteered by money. Like I'm hearing Mr. Krabs, money. Like this is a divine intervention. A divine intervention is taking place. So you can finally put a stand to this, put a stop to this, I mean, and take a stand for what is right here. Yeah, you're going through a status upgrade. All right, they see that they feel like it's unfair because you don't have to do all this stuff to gain money, status, whatever. It's like you naturally gain that from the divine's blessings being bestowed on you. All right, through your dedication, through your hard work, through your genuine receptivity. Let's see. Yeah, this is the big payback. All right, big payback here. We have consequences returning, karmic cycle. What goes around comes around. Like I said, this destiny swap attempt, it's boomeranging back. All right, it's hitting them like a boomerang. What's that song? Jojo Siwa song? Could be significant Jojo Siwa, where it's like, I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. I don't know, but they're getting the big payback here, okay? It's hitting them. Consequences are returning. Yeah, they try to clickbait something here. All right, maybe they were trying to clickbait like that they had something or that they can take something from you. They were trying to make it seem like they had what was yours, trying to make you feel powerless. It's weird. Yeah, misleading information. Yeah, they were misleading people. Misleading people that they had your fortune, they had good luck upon, like they had your anointing. They were exaggerating the truth. Yeah. All right, they could be exaggerating the truth here. They were doing this to gain overnight success. All right, these people wanted to gain some sort of sudden recognition. All right, but you guys are gaining this. I'm getting like you guys are going through an unexpected breakthrough, and these people are like they find it unbelievable here. Because of all this that they did, these cloud chasers really thought that they were going to get something out of this. They thought they were going to get overnight success through this. No, they fell into a trap. They took the bait. Now they're triggered. They're triggered that you're actually self-made and you actually trust the universe's signs. So you're naturally going to get your big break. And what are they going to get? Consequences of their actions. Yeah, I feel like the payback is like you really not being attached to this coven or not being able to be taken from anymore, okay? Not being able to be manipulated or, you know, destiny swapped at all, okay? You guys have let go. You've ended this chapter of dealing with these people or these kinds of energies, opportunistic energies. You're finally free from this. All right, what goes around comes around, all right? You guys could be feeling booked and busy right now, or you're going through some sort of energy shift where you're going to be very booked and busy. Okay, clarify clickbait. Yeah, you remain unbreakable through these situations. So these people are trying to cause you commitment issues, cause you hurt. Clarify. Yeah, you're breaking a cycle here. Yeah, this is a cycle from a past life that you guys have let go. Yeah, these people trying to make you feel powerless, relentless opposition, trying to make you feel powerless so that they can gain off of you. I think that if not, silly rabbit tricks are for kids. We have behind the mask. Yeah, these people behind the mask, they're not happy. Do you see this person behind the mask? They're like, they're just keeping up with the Joneses right now. They're trying to keep up with appearances. Because they conceal their true self. They're not true to themselves. They're not authentic. They hate that you're so authentic and you can naturally gain this without having to do this to other people. Or having to sacrifice other people, these energy vampires. Clarify overnight success. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get some rapid rise in recognition here. Okay, all eyes are going to be on you. You're going to have a lot of people wanting to slide into the DMs. You know, 1111 could be significant. yeah, people are going to try to test the waters and connect with you because you're like being seen as someone in the spotlight. You're being celebrated. Remember, this was also testing your patience, you guys, all right, to let things play out the universe's way. And you did. This is divine timing taking place right now as we speak. Patience was required, trusting in the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. So this is perfect timing here of these people who are altering these truths, distorting reality through virtual deception. They could have been using technology to, you know, virtualize that they were living the life that was yours. Catfishes, pretending to be someone else online. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are seen as a safe space, or you guys could be like in some sort of safe space right now, in some sort of like sanctuary. You're like, they're just seeing you as someone very protected, like your peace is being protected here. Okay, you're in a, yeah, I feel like your peace is definitely being protected from these energy vampires. Okay, anything else, spirits? Yeah, let's clarify a few of these. So you're gonna be celebrating a lot. Yeah, blessed. Look at that. You guys are blessed. You're blessed because you guys don't have to do this. You're blessed because you guys go the distance to achieve what you want, and your imagination takes you leaps and bounds. You're blessed because you keep the faith. Yeah, this is gonna be like a serendipitous event taking place here. All right, your blessings are coming back to you. This is why also things like could have been stalled for you, or your blessings could have been delayed, because you had to get these people removed out of your energy so your blessings can come in. All right, or come in quicker here. All right, so these people couldn't stall your blessings or block your blessings. That's what they were trying to do, these covens of witches. These witches and warlocks. Yeah, we have come to the edge. I feel like you're on the precipice of change, or you have been. You're on the edge of something new. I heard, I'm on the edge of something wonderful, face to face when change is. What's it all about? Life is crazy, but I know I can work it out, 'cause I got you to live it with me. Okay, yeah, not for you. Something is not for you. Okay, that's the thing. These people wanted to play a game of checkers while you were playing chess. All right, it wasn't for them. Your fortunate energy isn't for them. I mean, poor unfortunate souls in pain and need. Yeah. They wanted your fortune, your good luck. You're like a good luck charm. The universe literally like listens to your demands, or I shouldn't say demands, but like listens to your commands, you know? Like you pray for something, you ask for something, the universe is like, I will deliver in due time. Happy, happy. Yeah, I feel like they know that, yeah, you're happy. You're gonna be happy with whatever changes are taking place. They know that. They're unhappy about this. They thought they could take your happiness from you for doing this crazy shit. Yeah. All right, you have a loyal heart coming towards you, if not already. All right, or you're gonna have someone who connects with you on a certain level that your wisdom is going to, like, you guys are both gonna be wise enough to recognize each other's abilities. Okay, and we have breathe. Yeah, so take a deep breath. Everything is okay. Everything's going according to plan. All right, these people were trying to keep you in a round and roundabout cycle here so they could do this to you endlessly. 23 on my timer, but they know that there's a change in the wind. All right, they know there's changes taking place for your energy. They know that this is a divine intervention. All right, they could be dealing with a lot of chaos and conflict here because they know that you have an inner deep knowing and you're cleaning this up, this energy here, okay? Because you're also very observant and you can pick up on what they've been trying to do. All right, hence why you guys are very intuitive. You guys are, you know, tapped in. All right, I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that resonates with you guys. Link will be in the description below, anything you need to know about me. And also, if you want to book a personal, link will also be in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next reading. Bye-bye.